Guys, welcome back to the vlog. You're welcome back to Beamer and Son Garage with us. And thank you for tuning in if you are back watching my channel. We just got off the phone with my great friend Grove Street OG. And he said something about the 4 cars I bought from him. And he gave me, really a buddy deal. I bought 4 cars off of him for one money. And it was really cheap. And here's the first one I bought off of him. It's a 98 Plymouth Voyager. It belonged to his father. So I'm thinking it's 2 owners. So I'm the third. It's a really a nice van. It's got all kinds of new stuff on it, but the transmission went out, so it needs a training. So those are kind of like throwaways, they say, you know. So it needs a tranny. It needs a little bit of work on the power steering and the driver's side window. And the second car I bought from him was this cool Chevrolet Geo Prism. I'm finding stuff on my son's. On the deck lid. I don't know why it's doing what that's doing there. And this is a 2002 Chevrolet Geo Prism. That is a cool car. It looks just like a Toyota Corolla, but it's got the #1 cylinder that's down on it. So it needs an engine. So, you know, kind of a loss on that one. There's 2 in a row I bought. I bought 4 of them, so that's 2 of them. Both of them need work, a lot of work. And the third one I bought him was basically the whole reason I'm doing the video is this Chevy Malibu. And I'm seeing these Chevy Malibus everywhere. And Grove Street says, yeah, man, I see them everywhere. And he's right. They are everywhere. There's some cool stuff. It's all my sons and my stuff right there. Couple motors, cherry picker. And here it is. It's a this is a 99, 2000 model, just 99, Chevrolet Malibu. And I was telling him, I said, yeah, I backed into it. Put a big old dent right there. I don't know if that dent could come out or not, but it's pretty messed up. And it makes it really difficult to even get the hood open on it. Let's see if I can get the hood up. I don't know if I can even get the hood up. There it is. And this isn't like most of the Malibus I see. Most of the Malibus I see have a V6 in them. This one has the 2.4 liter twin cam known as the Quad 4. And these are fantastic engines. But this one needs a fuel pump and fuel lines and brake lines and tires. And it needs some welding underneath of it too. So this car needs to work on top of what I did, the damage I did to the hood. Maybe it will pop that out. I don't know. It's pretty bad. But and the hood, that's irrelevant. You know, I mean, it sucks. I bent the hood. But I could knock most of that out. And then what's left in there, I could probably use my dent puller. It's a special dent puller. It welds little studs on it. I could probably pop that out and fix that hood. But the issue with it is, you know, it needs so much work that the fuel lines and the fuel pump and the brake lines and tires and, you know, it needs a battery, and I could just go on and on and on with this thing. But, you know, what the cool thing is about it is it is the Quad 4, so it'd be really good on fuel, or it'd be maybe a great demolition derby car. Because it's a 4-cylinder, you could put this car in what they call the mini demolition derby. And I'd imagine it'd do pretty good. So if I get it running, hey Rob, his first name's Rob, we call him Grove Street. Hey Grove Street, you want to drive this in demolition derby? I know a guy that could probably win. And that was Dave Eads, my old tow boss. He was one of the greatest drivers I ever seen in the first demolition derby. He went to Brown County, which is the big boys out here. He took on them in a, what was that? It was a Pontiac something, kind of like a Bonneville rear-wheel drive, 79 or 80 model. And he creamed and took, what was it, 3rd place in the heat. And he placed, I think he placed 4th in the final. Did really well. So there's 3 cars right there. Then the fourth one we bought from him, which is another one we bought 4 off of him. This car would be cool to be, fixed up. And my son's like, it's got a CD player in it, Dad, and blah, 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 blah. And it does. It does have some cool stuff in it. I'm not going to deny that. My son knows what he's talking about. And it's pretty clean inside. And there's a CD player. 4-door Malibu, 99. It'd be super cool to, do something with it, What you doing, Lucky? What you doing, girl? Then the fourth car we bought off of him, there's the white truck. We used that truck to put that motor in that Mustang. I do believe it was. Wait a minute. No, we didn't. It was old Nelly. It was my original tow boom in my first tow truck that I called Nelly. It was Nelly that put that engine in before I even had the white truck. And here's the fourth one we bought from the great Grove Street OG. We bought 4 of him, 4 cars from him. 4 of them off of him. And there it is. This is a 95 Windstar, 96 Windstar, something like that. But it needs an engine. So, I bought 4 basket cases kind of off of him that really he couldn't do anything with. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with. These other cars over here farther along, the Grand Prix needs a door and quarter pound fix, but it runs and dries. The Cadillac, it runs and dries, but the engine smokes, so it's going to need an engine. But if you can drive it. The Skylark, it needs an oil pan pulled out, and a brake line and some tires, and it's on the road. So some of these are further along. The Grand Prix here needs tires and a transmission. That'd be a cool car. That's a GT supercharged GTP. So that would be a cool car to fit, but it needs tires and a battery too. And God knows what else, right? I think brake lines. Yeah, brakes are broke on it. Got broken brake lines, so it needs more, than I want to put into it. And of course, I got 3 of these Boat Tail Rivieras. It's a nightmare. 3 of them. And I could probably take, 3 of them and build one. And this is the one you'd have to build because I only got paperwork on this one. And this is the worst one out of the 3. But it'd be cool, And of course, the white truck, the white GMC tow truck we always brag so much around here about. This truck here has done a lot for me. It's brought a lot of these cars here. When did I get that tire at? Oh, yeah, Shane gave me that tire. I just remembered that. What size is that? 225 16? Yeah, 225 16. Wow, that'll go on my Grand Prix. 225 60 16. Cool, I got an extra tire for my Grand Prix. Huh. 225 60 16, I believe that's what fits the Grand Prix. Go down here and check. Pretty sure that's what's the same size. I need that from my blue Grand Prix. The blue Grand Prix's got an oddball on the left front. Left front tire's got an oddball. The rest of them are the same size except for the left front. And I just hate that. It doesn't have the right size tire on it as the rest of them. Here's my gas can, or my gas lid for my tow truck, my old original cap that I'm always a sticker about saving the old caps. And there's a reason. The original cap, some are vented caps, some are non-vented caps, depending on your system. And when you put in a locking gas cap, and you order for the car and they pull it, sometimes you find out the one they sold you is a non-vented cap. So when you change that gas cap, you got to pay attention to what's going on with your vehicle and run it around to see if the tank starts to collapse, because your vehicle has to have a vented cap. Some of them aren't vented, some has a vent in the tank and it vents that way. So there's a new cap. That's pretty cool. This truck's looking up. I mean, it got a new gas tank lid, it got new rear brakes, it got the door fixed on the other side, it got a gas cap, locking gas cap today. I mean, this truck, every day this truck's getting something. Every day. Eventually we're going to have a brand new truck here, people. So we just keep tuning in, and you know, keep trying every day, you know. Just you guys just keep tuning in too and see where we're at. So let's see what this tire is on this Grand Prix. Let's see if this is a 225/60 that's on this car, and I know it is. Let's see the back of 225s on this. 225/60/16, bingo. Bingo, I need the left front for this one here. It's got 3 tires that are 225/60/16s on it. There it is right there, 225/60. 16 right there. And the left front is different. The left front one is a 225/50/16. So that's the oddball. So that's the tire I'm going to put, that one that my neighbor gave me, on that car. So it'll have all the original sizes tires on it, and it'll be right. This thing here, I think, is going to get a crank sensor, and it's got a little crack in the windshield. I'm not going to worry about that crack. It's not really in your way of your vision. When it gets worse, we'll have to put a windshield in, but it's like 300 bucks. Something like that, 200 or 300 bucks. If anything, I might cut that one out of that GTP, that GT, that I hate to do it that, but I might cut that one out and put it in here. Because I bought that car for parts. And I got it so cheap, it's really just a parts car. So there we go. The 4 cars that we got from our great friend Grove Street OG. Now we got something here that's for sale. It's a motorcycle. It's a GSXR 750. And there's no title with it. It's a parts bike. So if anybody needs a, you know, parts bike for a GSXR, hit me up. I got one there. It's a basket case. Got these cool Oldsmobile rims. I got to do something with them rims, get some tires on them, put them on the Omega. Yeah. So that's where we're at with that. And there's our Mach 1 again. I keep saying I gotta do something with that car. It's got a flat tire. It's got 4 brand new tires on them. Ain't got 50 miles on them tires, and then they're just shot from dry rot and sitting around. So I got 1 tire back over here on a Chevy Rally rim. It's the same size. So I'm gonna mount that up. My tire changer's broke, so I'm gonna have to fix the tire changer so that I can mount these tires up. I got 2 to go on the back of that Duster. Maybe I'll fix the tire changer tomorrow, and we'll do a video. So there you guys go. That's it. Check out our friends Scott Speed Shop. Jedediah. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be anywhere. We appreciate you, Scott Speed Shop. And also our friends Hack 2 Garage. Also my real good buddy Jamie Phillips, Actions Auto Parts and Auto Salvage Outlaw. Check out his channel. Please subscribe to Actions Auto Parts and Auto Salvage Outlaw. Please check out their channel for me. Hit the bell button down there for them and subscribe. And of course, Scott Speed Shop. We also like Bad Tree Productions and Pole Barn Garage. So check out all them channels. And we'll see you in the next one at Beamer & Son Garage. And we'll see you then, guys. 70 Roadrunner. Bye-bye. Hey, Body Duster. Winning!